If you are thinking about buying, or perhaps have already bought, Firewatch on the PS4, it might be worth holding off at least for a little while, as several people have complained that the PS4 version suffers from framerate hitches. However, the developer, who are of course Campo Santo, have addressed this on Reddit and have basically said they are working on a fix. I will link the Reddit thread in the description below, but basically their post reads, quote, "We're currently talking with both Sony and Unity, the creators of the engine the game is built in, to continue to optimise performance of the game on console. Unfortunately, it's a process that requires all three parties to be involved, unlike a typical bug that we can quickly fix on our own. We're pretty good at that. We'll definitely be patching all platforms with every little content and performance fix we can find, so folks can be rest assured we're doing everything we can and will for a long time. We want the game that's on Steam/PS4/anywhere to be the best possible version, even after we're out of the excitement of the launch window." Now, you might be wondering, well, why didn't they notice this in testing? How did the game get released in this state if there's frame rate problems to this degree? Well, there are actually a couple of reasons. One of which is that the test kits that developers have and retail units are slightly different, so it's entirely possible that issues can crop up in one and not the other. Now, they said, quote, "I've played the game for hundreds and hundreds of hours on PS4. Maybe it's because on test kits and some retail boxes are different. I personally didn't experience these things. That doesn't mean they don't exist, but I want to unequivocally say it wasn't like we sat in a room, saw this stuff and went, screw it, sell it anyway. We're super bummed that this is happening for some people and we're working actually literally around the clock on it." Now, the second possible explanation for this is pretty subjective, and this is the opinion that perhaps the performance issues were considered a mild concession for the rather impressive scope of the game. It juggles a lot. It has draw distance, weather effects, and it does it all on the relatively rare for consoles Unity 5. And obviously, how sensitive you are to frame rate drops could possibly be changed from person to person. One person will probably notice the slightest drop in frames, some people maybe not so. Now, the post continues to read on Reddit, quote, "We could have built a significantly different game, again with levels that load all over the place, but we chose to build what we did instead." Now, I haven't played it myself. I am actually waiting to see if I get my hands on a review code. If not, I will just purchase it on Steam. Regardless of all that, I haven't played it, so I can't comment, but I suggest you take a look at the Reddit thread that's in the description below this video and have a look at the typical experiences. Now, your mileage may vary. It's entirely possible that you might not even notice these issues. There have been people who haven't noticed them, or have reported different problems, or I've had a perfectly fine experience. I'm just saying it might be worth waiting for them to patch this, and hopefully it won't take them very long. So, fingers crossed. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.